please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To those guests who've just joined us, welcome. Our next stop is the Magic Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching our station at the entrance to Main Street, USA, gateway to the 7 theme lands of the Magic Kingdom.
Welcome aboard the Monday Morning Monorail Podcast. This is Justin Monorail, and I have with me a packed monorail vehicle of monorail family members. We're going to introduce them all one by one. Shall I begin with the one joining us via the Magic Monorail video hotline? That is, of course, Landon Doane. Landon, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, buddy. Always fun to be joining y'all in the monorail, though coming in the front car. This is a fun special occasion, and boy, what an occasion it is.
It is, and yeah, it's been a couple weeks, but we're glad to have you back, Landon.
Glad to be here. Last week, I was going to join you for an M3-4D, but Mother Nature had other plans and sent a just big old thunderstorm through about 5 a.m. through East Tennessee, knocked out the power. It was fun. Yeah. Wonderful. It's fun.
But we're glad to have you back. Moving right along, I shall introduce the person to my left, which is...
Samantha Monorail.
Samantha Monorail is here. We all are having trouble. We haven't talked to anybody in a long time.
Yeah, my voice cracked.
That's what happens when you social isolate. You don't actually have to speak. We all should have, practiced talking before we got started.
I know. McKenna can't complete words.
Yes, I can. Do diction.
McKenna can never complete
look at me
words.
now. I can't complete sentences.
See?
What's a conversation?
Solemn silence in a dull, dark dark.
You gotta do
Never mind. Please continue.
Forky ask a question. What's a conversation?
Across the table from Forky asking a question is...
A chicken nugget, but isolated.
Isolated chicken
Only
nugget.
one in the box.
Single nugget. Uno nug.
Do I like that?
And beside him is...
A vampire in training. I'm about to sleep my sleep cycle.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to switch my sleep cycle so I can roam around the house at night.
I know, I hear her, and it's shuffling all in the kitchen, and I'm like, what are you doing? And she was like, who are you? I'm like, it's your mom. Go to bed.
Yeah.
So really, this is just
you're
your
who?
plan to eat junk food throughout the night.
You're who makes those noises at night?
My feet are really sweaty at night, so whenever I'm walking around, it sounds like suction cups walking around.
Wow.
You're weird.
What?
After all this is over, I might go to a doctor and get that checked out.
Yeah,
That's just
it's fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Whatever you say, suction feet.
Nighttime sweaty feet.
That's my vampire name.
That's also really weird. I don't know. Why would that happen?
Because I sweat a lot.
Her room's really
So
hot.
it's all day sweaty feet.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I have heard, according to one song, that the freaks come out at night. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but,
Yes.
definitely a theory.
I think it does.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
almost there. I'm almost successfully there.
Well, today is April the 6th, 2020, and this is episode number 102 of the Monday Morning Monorail Podcast. We're so happy you're here with us. Things are a little bit weird and woolly and wild out there in the wide world of the world. And
Yes.
I was going to say sports, but it's not just sports. It's everything. And because of that, it has impacted the show in a way. We typically start the show off by talking about Disney news, and really, when the parks are closed down indefinitely, there's not a lot of Disney news to share. So
In Disney news, the parks are closed.
Stitch is still closed.
Stitch is closed.
Double
I hate
closed.
that.
Stitch is double closed. You're right.
Y'all were really ahead on the curve on that.
We were, yeah. Let's go down our long list of attractions that are currently closed.
Okay. Space Mountain.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, you
Space
just
Mountain.
saying like Disney World closed for an indefinite amount of time. It's like, I understand it's happening. I'm aware it's happening. But just hearing it said out loud, it's like, oh, that's a bummer.
It is. It's a serious bummer, but we're not going to let it slow us down. Nothing stops this monorail. We're moving ahead. But
Exactly.
Of course, what that means for us is we have to come up with different style shows.
I'm coming up with the news. In Disney
No.
news,
I
Space
actually like
Mountain
this idea.
adds another lane.
Another lane.
It goes up.
I can neither confirm nor deny, but let's run with it. Yeah.
Yep. Good one.
Yeah. We can't even talk about construction because they stopped construction, too, while everything's closed. They were
This
at
is
least
the
continuing
perfect
that.
time to do.
Yeah, they had continued it for a while, but they stopped it. But, this is a side note. Apparently, Governor DeSantis in Florida
Pitbull.
has instructed the interstate construction crews to increase their efforts while everything's closed down. So I guess that means that the I-4 Ultimate project is going to be done by the time we get out and drive again.
Oh my gosh. DeSantis is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Silver lining to every situation, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll
we
see.
finally leave the house in 2030.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be done, hopefully. Yeah, and maybe we'll find toilet paper at that point,
No, now you're just being ridiculous.
I guess.
It will be super toilet paper. It will be robot.
Who
toilet
knew? Who knew that in the apocalypse future that toilet paper was going to be currency?
You know what I think the saddest part is?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be bottle caps.
No, because in
No
Supernatural.
one wants to know.
No, I don't. In Supernatural, that's the line. Toilet paper is gold. That's
Oh,
the line.
okay.
I would know that because I wasted my middle school watching
Doing Supernatural.
doing the Supernatural.
I watched like the first 4 seasons. That was fun. So, Sam, what do you think?
I mean, Nordstrom Rack is still closed, and that pretty much sucks.
I have no idea what that is.
McKenna and I were going like every other weekend, and it's gone.
It's not bad news for the bank account.
Yeah, hi-oh, yep.
And I need a haircut.
Yeah, we all do. So I was actually kind of thinking maybe we should all just stop getting haircuts. Like
I'm
maybe
gonna just
maybe
start
that's
cutting
just
my
how it
own
is.
hair.
No, in the future, no haircuts.
No,
That's
I
pretty
need
cool,
haircuts.
actually. If everyone has long hair, no one will make fun
Yeah,
of
it
me
won't be a
for
big
it.
deal if everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
But then
Unless
I wouldn't
you're
like that
bald.
because I look good with my somewhat shaggy hairdo, and then if everybody has it, oh well, I'm just another guy with another head
It's
of
a
amazing
competition
hair.
for like how long you can get your hair to be.
Right. The people with the longest hair will be the ones in power, which means I will be at the bottom of the food chain.
They will be our leaders in this post-apocalyptic future.
Everyone knows that the longer your hair is, the better you are at guitar, and how you're more manly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true.
That's funny.
Well, it's also going to indicate your ability to govern in the future. So, but back to Disney.
Yay, Disney!
So, again, not a lot of news to talk about. There is one thing I want to bring up, but before we're done today, we're going to pivot to our new style of temporary show format, which is we're just going to have these virtual hangouts and have fun with our good buddy Landon the Doane. And as we kind of continue to move forward, especially not knowing how long we'll be doing this, M34D is going to kind of take over the show, because one thing we can do is talk about the history of the parks and share the stories and the facts and our memories of what it was like to go to that place.
Yeah.
Wow, these lookbacks really took a more tragic turn with all this going on. But yeah, I'm glad it only took a global pandemic for my long plan of taking over the podcast to finally kick off. So,
How long has it been now?
102 episodes.
No. I went backwards. Sorry. My mind is still stuck on. How long has Disney been closed?
The last day was March 16th, right? Because is that right, or 15th? Because
Somewhere in that ballpark.
because
it was
I
middle of
went,
March.
I was in the park by myself on Friday the 13th.
Oh,
Friday the 13th!
And then that Saturday, we all went because we're brilliant.
Yeah.
McKenna got to ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Yeah.
And then I
Jealous.
soon after got sick.
Yeah, well, let's not even.
What?
It had nothing to do with that.
It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't.
I was about to say.
It wasn't the big V that we're all talking about right now. It was a little V.
Not good.
Anyway, ignoring that.
Our kids are terrible.
Yeah. So it's been since March 15th. That was the last day, I think, of operation.
That's crazy. It feels like forever.
It's Mario Day.
So it hasn't even really been that long, if you think about it. And we're acting
that's
like
depressing.
It's been
Thanks, Jay.
Gosh.
Sam's like, man, it feels like it's been forever. Well, actually, it hasn't been that long.
Well, it's true.
Been like a month.
It's been forever.
Well, today it's been 3 weeks as of today.
You're
Who
wrong
knows
with
how
that.
long that is?
It feels like it's been a long time since I've been. I feel like really sad.
I
Long
will
time.
say the last few weeks, I've said this every Friday at work. It's like, man, this week has been a month, and I've been doing that for almost a month straight. So
Yeah.
maybe it just like time as a whole has really just kind of grinded to a halt while all of this is going on.
Yeah,
Man, that would be great.
Especially when you want to go somewhere dope like Disney.
Yeah, well, it does feel like things are going a little slower right now
Yeah.
because you can't go anywhere or do anything. So,
Or rather, you shouldn't be going anywhere. Stay in
yeah,
y'all's
don't
house
go anywhere, people.
and wash your hands.
And wash your hands. Don't touch your
No.
face.
All the memes that have been going around on social media have been like, well, good morning, everybody. Happy March the 256, stuff like that. Because it
Pretty
does.
much.
Like there's the one where somebody has like a chart showing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it's all the prefixes of the words are crossed out, so it just says day, 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 day.
Yeah.
Pretty
that's what it
much.
feels
And
like.
I also saw a meme that says there's only 2 types of time right now: coffee time and whiskey time.
I also saw a meme that said, I don't know who needs to hear this, but today is Thursday. And I was like, oh, it's Thursday.
Yep.
I'm forced to remember what day it is because of online classes.
Well,
Good.
If I
Good.
forget
You're
what-
having some structure.
If I forget what day it is, then I forget what assignments are going to be out that day.
see, at least you've got some semblance of normalcy.
I wish I could forget what day it is.
no,
No,
Yes.
you
You don't.
really don't.
you don't.
Really don't.
It feels like we're all living in Groundhog's Day with Bill Murray right now.
Being able to just like have every day be the same, I would be able to stream so much. I would have content coming out all the time.
But it'd be the same
no,
every day.
no.
And
It
no
would
one
be
wants to
different
see that.
days, but like it feels the same.
Yeah.
What is a day? If we
24 hours.
24 hours.
But like, why?
Because that's how long
So
it
we
takes
can
the
keep
Earth
track
to
of
rotate.
like how long it's been since we did something and how long
But
it's going to be since the next
guys, have you ever thought that like a
Why
second
is
goes from
this-
like here to here, and everywhere in between? That could be a second here. It could be a second there. What is a second, guys?
Wait, isn't time is technically
Like what?
a measurement of distance because it's how far the Earth has spun.
Well, now you're going to get into this whole confusing conversation of what is a parsec? Is it a measure of time or distance?
The Earth is
Well, what is it?
flat.
A parcel? That's
No,
that's
a parsec,
storage.
Star Wars.
You put things in there.
Wasn't he one of the stars on The Big Bang Theory? Jim Parsons.
Anyway, guys,
Parchment.
this is really interesting content. I think
Yeah,
for people to listen to. Right
Is it?
Yeah. So let's get to the matter at hand here, and I do want to start off with the only news that we have, which was I wanted to share something good Disney did this week, which was they changed their approach to how they're handling annual passes, and essentially they had announced even when they first shut the parks down that they were just going to extend the annual pass period for as long as the parks were closed, which was good. That was nice. But at the time, if you were making monthly payments on an annual pass, you still had to make those monthly payments even though the parks were closed. Well, now, with this announcement this past week, Disney is allowing people to actually put those monthly payments on hold until the parks open back up, which is nice.
And they said they'd refund people.
Well, for people who have already paid in full, you can either have your pass extended once the park opens back up, or you can get a refund for the time period that the park's closed that overlaps with your annual pass.
I think I just want mine extended because I'm not going to stop going anytime soon.
Yeah, but it makes sense because there are people who they don't live here and they get annual passes because they're like, well, I'll travel down a few times this year and I can use it, but then maybe all of this changes that so they can just get a refund, which is really nice.
It is nice.
It's good of Disney to do that. I think it's the right thing to do. But you got to balance that by the next thing they announced was starting mid-April, they're furloughing like most of their hourly staff, I think.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate. Hopefully, they'll help those people get on unemployment.
Yeah.
I did hear a report that Disney has already set up and helped those people that are going to be hit with the furlough at mid-April. They've already started helping them set up with ways to get money through the stimulus bill that was just passed, ways to sign up for Florida's unemployment. So it does seem like Disney is taking care of the people that are being hit with this furlough. And in theory, they'll have jobs waiting for them when all of this is over. But, who knows when that's going to be and if those jobs are going to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, it's a really scary time for somebody that's impacted by a layoff because of what's going on in the world, because it's so much uncertainty. Like, when will things get back to normal? When could I get a job again? And I will say, I mean, it's happening even at my company that they're having to make some tough decisions about furloughing some people and different things like that. And they say, of course, those people will be welcome back when we get back to business. But those people have to figure something out between now and then, so it's totally likely that those people find something else for a business that is in need, like some place like grocery stores or, I think Amazon is another place that's hiring people right now. Because so many more people are needing deliveries and just different things, like maybe food service kind of places that are doing deliveries. So there are companies that are hiring, and who knows, maybe those people, will find something in the interim. But it's wild, and I do feel like, it's a time where we need to remember to be grateful for the things that we have and try our best to help those in need and be kind to others,
Yeah, I agree.
Doesn't cost anything to be nice.
Right. So, because you never know what somebody's going through, especially now.
And piggybacking on something Sam said, they did say if you are on the monthly plan for the annual pass, if you did pay between, I believe it is May 14th through the very beginning of April, if you did pay for that month, they will refund that.
That's right.
So,
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if a monthly payment was made during the closure. Right.
Yeah, and they'll send it back.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's good that Disney is taking these steps, because I was looking at a article when all of this stuff first came down. Then they looked at the, I guess, legal wording in the contract of an annual pass. Disney legally doesn't have to do any of this.
They don't.
Like my annual pass, I think it originally expired the 8th of April, and Disney could have been like, well, tough stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they
we'll
have.
see you on the 9th to renew it.
Yeah, I'm sure they have force majeure clauses in their agreement when you get a pass. So, and that covers things like this.
Yeah. Well, I think basically what it says is it's all just subject to availability, essentially.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad that they're doing it. That's why we love Disney.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but like I said, there's good and bad with all of it. And I do think that in this case, because too, this is the time where people need cash. And if maybe getting a refund on that annual pass gives you a little cash you need in a time like this. So, it is very, very good. But yeah, that was really the only kind of Disney news that I had this week. And it's, who knows how long we're going to be in this situation where, the parks are closed and people are just kind of sitting around waiting to see what happens. But, in the meantime, what we're going to do is try to pivot to some fun, not some puns. Although I get
maybe some puns.
I do get kind of punny from time to time.
I'm down for a good pun.
So, we got to find a way to make the most of this time. And I feel like as a Disney podcast, we are a source of like escapism for people. We bring some happiness into their lives every Monday. I hope anyway, for the most part. And I think that one of the ways we can do that is to try to just continue to have fun, continue to do what we do. And we just have to be creative in the way that we do it. So now I want to start playing with some fun questions and see what we can come up with here. Landon, I told you, I think previously we had kind of talked about on M3-4D that I came up with these lightning round questions, and I asked you one of them, just kind of like getting our feet wet in that. I say we just kind of run through these and we can all kind of talk about them, because I haven't really talked about them either.
Yeah, I love it. Look out your windows, ladies and gentlemen, because it looks like lightning is coming. It's the lightning round.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Oh, open your eyes.
Whoa!
Right? Yeah, it's that wacky Florida weather. Give it a second.
So, all right. So the first one that I asked you, Landon, and I know this one you struggled with, was you've got one day to visit Walt Disney World. Which park do you choose and why? So I know that one, it's a tough one. It's like choosing your favorite child. I asked the group in the room that question, so I want to just see. You got
So
one
your
day.
favorite child, answer the question.
Yeah, favorite.
Hello.
Oh,
Well, that's not hard.
you got one day. One day. Like you don't live here. You got one day to visit the parks.
I don't live here.
Which one are you? Or let's say they're going to open the parks for one day, but you can only choose one, and then they're closing them down for an indefinite amount of time. Which one are you going to choose, and why, Sam?
Oh, shoot.
I thought you said you had an answer.
No, I meant the kid.
Oh,
I like the cat, Ringo. Okay, so the park I would pick probably Animal Kingdom, because I really enjoy going to Nomad Lounge and getting ribs and a drink, the Tempting Tigress, because that's the best drink there. It's awesome. And then it's easy to get Flight of Passage thanks to Drunk Stormtrooper, so I can always get that. I love Dinosaur. Festival of Lion King is a must. They have the best soft serve on property there too, over where Africa, like close to that area. So get good ice cream.
it's in Asia, the Amanpour.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Amandapour or something.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Animal Kingdom just because I love strolling around and looking around there, and it's just pretty, and I can go walk around and see animals, and it's shady, and it's really nice.
Okay,
There
very
you
good.
go. I gave it. There you go. My
McKenna?
answer.
Don't ask me.
Okay, Garrett.
Mom stole my answer.
Mom stole his answer. So Garrett's Animal Kingdom too, probably for a lot of the same reasons.
Yeah, except that one of the reasons also is that it's the best park.
All right, Kenna, you have to answer now.
Dang. So, my favorite ride is Rock and Roller Coaster.
I was going to say Navi River Journey.
But, see, because, I don't know, I would want to go to the Magic Kingdom because, it's the Magic Kingdom.
Right.
But also, everyone's going to go to the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, it's going to be full.
Or Epcot would be cool.
All right, you've named all four. Very good.
I didn't name Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom
No, you
would
did
be
it.
awesome.
You did it.
What's
Can I
what's your instinct? What's the first thing that comes to your head?
I'm going to Disney Springs.
Oh, well, that's out of the box.
Yeah, that's
And I'm going to go
Chicken Guy.
sit.
Great.
That'd be
Awesome.
some good food.
Okay.
You
Go
could eat at all the
shopping.
restaurants because no one would be there.
Go to
that's
Enzo's Hideaway and get hazelnut old fashioned. Then go to Morimoto's and get them ribs, and then go shopping. Sounds like fun.
I can't drink. So,
What, does your throat not work or anything?
no, it
Can't
doesn't.
drink?
I actually got my throat surgically removed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Perfect time for elective surgery.
yeah. All right.
Okay, that's my answer.
Are you
We're
serious?
moving on.
It's
No, I
Disney
don't.
Springs?
No, I don't know.
She's not going to pick one.
I would
can't
go to
pick
Typhoon
one.
Lagoon.
I can't do it.
That's fine.
I think can I change my answer? Because with everything going on right now, I want to go look at animals. So Animal Kingdom,
okay.
It's the best one.
Can
Yeah,
I
you
just
can
jump
change
on the safari and just go around?
Plus, all the animals in the safari would be out because no one's been disturbing them.
So,
Ooh, that's all right. Yeah, I'm definitely going Animal
yeah.
That's a good point.
Yep. Okay, we're all going to Animal Kingdom. But here's
Kingdom. See you
something.
at Nomad Lounge.
Here's a twist
Heck, I'm
on
drinking out of my Expedition Everest mug right now.
Here's a
Nice.
twist on that question. If you were going to get quarantined in one of the parks and you were going to have to be there for an uncertain amount of time, which one would you choose?
Epcot.
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
I'd go Epcot.
What do you think, Landon?
I think Animal Kingdom, but I definitely get why McKenna's saying Epcot. But in Animal Kingdom, I mean, if worse comes to worse, we have more food, so. Or rather,
don't like
the food
that
has
answer.
more of us.
Yeah.
No, it would be Epcot because I'd be surrounded by people of many cultures, so I can learn their languages.
No,
while
you
I'm
would
stuck
be
in
quarantined.
Yeah, you,
there.
just you.
Oh, it's only me?
Just you.
Just you.
By yourself.
I'm doing Animal Kingdom because I want to feed some of those animals.
I want to talk to the lions. Hello, lions.
I am going to fix Disco Yeti while I'm there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
There you go. All right. Moving on to the next
Disney,
question.
hire this man.
This one's for Landon first. What's your favorite ride in any of the Disney parks? Yeah, it's okay to take some time. I'll cut it
Isn't
out.
this lightning round?
It's okay.
I'm doing
Haunted
a bad
Mansion.
job.
Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion, yeah. Haunted Mansion is a very solid answer. I think last year when we did the March Madness bracket, didn't Haunted Mansion win at all?
Yeah,
it did.
it went all the way.
Yeah, so I think that's solid choice. Garrett?
Thank you.
I think if I had a choice, I had to ride one ride. I mean, it would either be something that I just love, like the theming of, or like I just really love the thrill. Like it's either going to be a roller coaster,
Yeah.
or just like a ride.
Okay.
So I think my two would be actually my two ones that I would have
You get
that I would have
one.
to
You
choose
get
from
one.
would
He's
be
debated it
Runaway Railway or Pirates of the Caribbean.
You only
Okay.
get one.
Yeah, if you can
So-
only have one of those two.
I mean, Runaway Railway does have Donald Duck on it.
It's true. Donald's not a pirate, so.
No,
All right.
but Pirates of the Caribbean has Skeleton.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And
that's-
pirates.
Yeah,
And rum.
so probably Pirates.
Okay. All right. Pirates is good too, McKenna.
I like it.
Rock and roller coaster.
All right.
Wow, somebody's showing us how it's done in the lightning round.
I love the rock and roller coaster.
I'm sorry, I just had to make
Hey,
a
dude,
decision.
I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. No need to apologize.
Me? I'm asking the questions. I go last.
No, you.
Is it because you just don't know what you're going to say?
I'm a little concerned
Concerned?
because I don't want to pick.
Well, for me right now, it's got to be Rise. I can't put anything above Rise.
That's a good one.
I love Haunted Mansion, but Rise is just a whole nother level, and it's Star Wars. It's got my heart.
Because I haven't been in a while, like forever.
You forget what the rides are?
No, I'm terribly, terribly missing Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you hear Rod Serling's voice and you see him, everything is okay in this world because he had the greatest imagination of all time.
Yeah, but did he think of camel shoes?
What are you talking
what?
about?
Boom.
What are camel shoes?
Clearly, you're not drug tested on the monorail. That's interesting.
Apparently, McKenna just invented camel shoes.
Wow.
Crazy.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. Camels
like
need
a shoe
shoes.
that makes your feet look like a camel?
I guess.
Or is a shoe for a camel?
It's a shoe for
Or is it
a
shoes?
camel.
They don't
Shoes
need
for
the-
camels.
The camels have shoe feet. That's like the point of hooves. So they can.
Or what
like,
if
walk on the
Marlboro
sand.
is getting out of the cigarette game and they're stepping their foot into the feetwear game?
Oh, see, we are getting
Boom.
punny.
Boom. I came up with that idea.
Trademark
Did.
McKenna.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, we're starting with McKenna this time.
Oh no.
What's your least favorite Disney Parks ride?
Small World or Peter Pan?
Wow.
Some people. will probably
I get it.
Even more than like Primeval Whirl.
You know what? I like Primeval World.
You-
I like
Crazy.
being tossed around.
You
I
That
think
is
that's fun.
physical pain.
No, I love carnival rides where it feels like your neck is about to fall off because that's fun. You think you're
Well,
gonna die.
That is not
and that's
fun
why
to me.
it's fun.
I didn't think I was going to die. I thought I was going to have some back pain afterwards.
Garrett's,
And you did.
Garrett's the voice of the old man at the table.
It's
Yeah, holy.
the risk of it all. It's very good.
Okay. Mom.
I'm struggling. I have to.
You only get one.
I'm trying to decide, would I rather listen to It's a Small World over the Carousel of Progress?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Carousel Progress is good.
I think I would. I think I would rather listen to A Small World.
What?
Least favorite.
Oh my gosh. If I have to hear him sing about It's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, I'm going to jump up on the stage and punch him in the face like that.
That song is good.
People have tried.
Yeah, we all saw that video.
I have not seen that video.
By the way, that's a great message right now. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
You know what's beautiful? I don't have to hear that right now.
That song is good. I
is
don't know
a good
what you
song.
mean.
I think your bottom 10 would break people's hearts. Like if you had a bottom 10 attraction list, it
Ooh.
would kill people.
Let's do it.
Well, you don't have
Mom
to do it
doesn't
right
like
now.
fun.
I
You have
like
to- I want-
fun.
I think you should spend some time thinking about it.
Oh my god, I changed my mind. Nemo's my least favorite ride. I freaking hate that ride.
Oh.
I hate
Oh my gosh.
Nemo.
That part with the anglerfish, when you can see the like robot, I love that. That's the kind of horror thing that I love. Seeing that giant monster back there.
It is kind of scary.
That-
Like, what if that thing just suddenly like had a murder twitch or
I
something?
think it's
Or like
scary.
it started speaking.
But I also think it's really cool.
Yeah, it's weird. They spent a lot of money on that anglerfish effect to have like a kuka arm swinging around back there. Yeah,
Y'all can't hear, you can't see that who's listening to the podcast, but I made the motion.
he did it.
It was really cool too.
Okay, Landon, what's your least favorite?
The People Breaker in Animal Kingdom.
I like that one. I
That
don't
thing
like
sucks.
Primeval World is terrible.
I'm not even going to give it its real name. That's how much it sucks.
All right, Garrett, do you want me to say mine?
The bad one.
What bad one?
I don't know. I don't like Small World or Splash Mountain.
What? Splash Mountain?
Look, I would like Splash Mountain if they removed the splash.
Oh my! So you want Mountain?
Mountain.
I want Mountain.
Dude, Mountain rocks.
Let's go ride Mountain.
That would be the best ride ever.
Mississippi Queen.
That's crazy. I can't.
I mean,
you guys
I
are
do
shocking
get
me.
what he's saying. Walking around the Magic Kingdom in like soaked socks all day. That does suck. That
It's
does suck.
horrible. It's like my least favorite feeling, other
bring
than like
extra
being really hot.
socks.
I'll admit there have been trips where I go down and I'm in the Magic Kingdom. And I'm like, no, I really don't want to take the roll the dice on just being drenched the rest of the day. So I don't ride Splash Mountain every time I'm down there. So
The bad
I get
part
it, Garrett.
about Splash Mountain's not the splash. It's the scary animatronics.
Splash Mountain's fun because it's actually like a decently long attraction, so you feel like you get your money's worth for standing in line.
It is true.
And it has.
I mean, like you could say the same about Runaway or Rise.
Runaway Railway's not that long.
It's-
Rise is long.
It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty long.
Rise is like 20
is
minutes.
really long.
Yeah.
So, and Splash is just there.
Splash is about 15, 20 minutes, isn't it? I think it is.
I have never
I don't know if it's
timed
that
it.
long, but I mean, it's up there in terms of length at Disney
yeah.
attraction.
Plus, it's got the classic Zippity Doo-Dah song.
I'm scared the whole time, not because of the animatronics, because I'm scared of when we're gonna fall, because I can never remember when it is.
I love
And
it.
they
when
give
you
you
go
those fun
up.
little Ziploc bags too.
Oh, it says 10
Wow.
minutes. Google says it's 10 minutes, but still, that's like twice as long as most attractions.
It feels like I'm on there for an hour because the animatronics are looking at me with their beady little eyes.
Imagine if one was doing the thing that Piglet did, where he like shoots sparks out of his neck.
No, I'd start crying. And I can't swim, and you're in water full of animatronic guts.
Guts.
No, you're not. There is no animatronic guts in the water.
The machines are down there, and they'll crunch
They're
your
not
body
under.
up.
They're not in the trench.
They're in the trenches.
No, I mean,
The canal.
the only machine is like making the water move.
I don't think I would like the Jaws ride because of that stupid shark.
Now, see, that's
animatronic.
scary.
terrifying.
That's legit
That-
scary.
Yeah, that McKenna has a point on. Yes.
Yes. Because you are in the same water as that big, giant,
If you
mechanical
fall,
Jaws.
it's a pit. It's a pit that thing is in, and you'll get sucked into the pit and crunched all up, and you're gonna die.
Or Jaws will eat you.
I mean, I don't think Jaws
Technically, Jaws
animatronic
would
has
eat
killed
you.
anyone. Has
No,
it?
no, nobody ever died while that ride was open. If you do want to check out the history of the Jaws ride at the theme park that shall not be named on this podcast, Yesterworld had a really interesting look at the history of the Jaws ride and what it had to be sacrificed for. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert, it was
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter rocks.
Who didn't answer the question? Me?
Landon and you.
Garrett.
I thought Landon
I
answered.
wish they
Landon
were
said
putting
the
the
People
Mario
Breaker.
ride in Disney.
Oh, Landon did answer. You didn't answer.
That's all I got to say about that. other park.
My vote is for Kali River Rapids.
I hate that ride too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've actually never been on it.
It's short. They took the whole story and theming out of it that was supposed to be there, and you get wet. And you get significantly wet
Yeah.
sometimes on that ride. So it's worthless. The end.
I agree. I
No
don't
one
like
rides
that one
it
either.
because it sucks.
No, people ride it.
Why?
And some
do
people
ride
really like it.
Plus, it's like that's an attraction. It's like I've been to Dollywood. I've ridden this
Yeah,
ride before.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is an attraction that you can go several places across the nation. Well, in theory, you could go across the nation and go to different parks and
Plus the
ride
one
a
in-
ride very similar to
The one
this.
in Dollywood is great.
No, it's not.
I think the one at Dollywood's more fun than Kali River Rapids.
Yeah, sometimes you see a duck like going zooming through that ride.
Well, okay.
I got trapped under the waterfall 3 times in a row because the lady asked if we just wanted to stay on, and my friend kept saying yes.
Nice.
That's
Okay,
horrible.
that's on your friend.
Yeah.
I really hope that you've gotten better friends since then.
No.
Since then.
Now I
course
have
you
no
haven't.
friends.
There you go. You can't be disappointed in your friends when you have no friends.
Score for me.
I don't know if that's a score, but sure, we'll give it to you.
Let me ask you this one, and I'm going to start with Garrett on this one.
Oh.
What is your favorite character meet and greet you've ever done? Because I know you're not a huge fan
this
of
is
them.
not a good question
I know
for
you're not
me.
a huge fan of them, but what's your favorite one you've ever done? Think back to your entire history of character meet and greets. Garrett feels like they're all pretty awkward.
The Donald one was pretty good because he saw my pin and was happy about it.
Yeah. I figured Donald might be your answer for that one.
And Donald is very good.
Do you remember when you met Buzz and Woody?
Nope.
Because you danced the robot with Buzz, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Sounds horrible.
No, it was awesome, and you were so happy. I wish you remembered that. That's a special memory in my
Do you have
mind.
video of that? Because that sounds awesome.
I thought I was taking video. I took a bunch of pictures, but the video did not exist.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
We're all disappointed in you.
I know. What do you think, McKenna? What's yours?
It's between Donald because he gave me a kiss and I
He
felt
did.
like a very special lady. Or Gaston, but Gaston made me just feel really mad the whole time. I was just angry about it.
It was funny.
Gaston was awesome.
I was just mad. He just made me mad.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed that one too. So maybe I should say my favorite meet and greets that you've done. Yours was Gaston. Yours was Buzz. Garrett. All right, Sam. Favorite meet and greet.
I think I liked meeting the Wicked Stepsisters because they kept poking at McKenna. They were like, "Ew, what are you wearing? Oh!" And McKenna had on a Disney princess shirt, and they were like, "We don't like them. They're gross." And it was really funny.
Did McKenna cry? That would have been fun.
No.
That
Oh.
would have been hilarious.
Also, Kylo Ren because it was very
was
weird.
terrifying.
That was the most awkward.
He's so intimidating.
That's the opposite of best.
He just stands there in the dark.
It's like that is the only meet and greet that as soon as I left, it's like, is there a manager I can talk to? That was
And
terrible.
he yells at you. He's like,
It was-
come over.
It was funny because then on top of it, it looks like I'm just standing by myself because he's in all black and the camera light wasn't working. And it just looks like I'm standing
Yeah.
there.
Sometimes you can't even tell what he's saying, but you just get angry energy off of it.
It's technically not a meet and greet, but the stormtroopers, when they went through my stuff,
That was fun.
that was fun.
Yeah.
And then they
Oh, and,
questioned
and
me
Galaxy's
about my
Edge?
lipstick.
No, it was outside. This was before Galaxy's Edge
Yeah.
opened.
Oh, that's even cooler because now it's like you expect that stuff when you go on Galaxy's Edge, but that's cool you got it beforehand.
This
Yeah.
we were in front of the Chinese theater, and what they would do is they would kind of patrol that area, and you could line up, and they would call you over like one by one to get your picture mate. So they would assess the crowd, and they're like, "You come over here." And so McKenna came over, and they started going through her
Yeah,
backpack.
they went through my stuff.
I mean,
That's awesome.
they were pulling out her lipstick and all kinds of things. And I'm thinking, be careful what you find in a lady's bag.
Yeah,
We're weird. We carry some weird stuff.
yeah. Landon,
Shrunken heads.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you
Just
close
like
this one
Trader's.
out because
Okay.
my answer is the Chewbacca meet and greet is probably my
Yeah.
favorite because it's hard to top a Wookiee hug. I mean, That was
Chewbacca noise.
No, that was definitely on like my lifetime bucket list to get a big Chewbacca hug, and it happened, and it was a happy moment. I love it.
Yeah, on my Facebook profile picture is of me hugging Chewie, so that's definitely in the conversation. Meeting Donald next to the Grand Fiesta Tour in Epcot, next to the pyramids, always really cool. I'm going to surprise some people. I think I'm going to go with meeting Mickey and Minnie in Animal Kingdom in their safari getup. That stands out for me because there's also, get on my Facebook, a picture of me almost crying hugging both. So clearly it means a lot to me, that one meet and greet. So,
yeah,
here's that.
That was good. I just enjoyed the pictures of that one because you're right. You look very happy in those moments.
Oh, y'all, I was so happy. And then also a shout out to meeting Buzz Lightyear at Hollywood Studio. That was cool as well. Awkward to give him hugs around his big, giant, stupid plastic toy body.
I have honorable mention myself. I would say 2 of them come from the Christmas party that you and I went to, Landon, because meeting Goofy was awesome.
Yes.
Santa Goofy was so much fun. And then
meeting Jack was just awkward as all.
Jack and Sally was the most. It's different. It was awkward in a different way than Kylo meeting was. Like
it was.
Yeah,
it was fun awkward.
It was fun awkward. Yes, Jack would not stop running his mouth, and Sally was just trying to get a word in, and Jack kept talking over her, and it was this weird dynamic.
I'm gonna be like, "Are you okay?"
I did feel like we needed to check on Sally to see if she needed a way out of there.
Blink twice if you need for us to get help.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool. So yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Also, if we're doing shout outs for the special ticketed events, meeting Elvis Stitch at the Not So Scary Halloween party was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm trying to think of like have we had other rare character interactions that have been pretty good. You got to meet Dr. Facilier.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's pretty cool.
Whoa, where'd you do that?
It was at a Moonlight Magic with a DVC duo.
Yeah.
And Jeremy and Rhonda from Main Street Magic. Mm-hmm. We all went and got to meet him. It was pretty cool. He was really nice. He wasn't,
for a voodoo doctor.
He wasn't evil or anything.
Yeah.
He was talking a lot to us.
I got to hold Remy. So.
That's true. You did get to hold Remy.
Whoa, okay, all right.
Fake.
For you, that's
You also met Remy
I don't
and Emil.
remember meeting them, and I want to do it again when Ratatouille opens.
Maybe they will
really
come out for that.
Yeah.
If they don't come out for that, I will throw a fit, and I'm not even kidding. In the middle of Disney.
They would, yeah.
Yeah, they'd have to. Here's
I'll
a question.
start crying.
Don't
Here's a
actually
question.
do that.
No, I'm not kidding.
Here's a question that I think might be fun. What's a character meet and greet that you'd like to have in the parks that you either haven't seen or just haven't gotten to do? Ooh. What do you think, McKenna?
Why me?
Because you're the one I'm looking at.
Darth Maul.
Oh, that would be kind of
That's
cool.
a good
Car
one.
from Runaway Railway.
And I
Just the
could
car.
be like, why'd you do it? Why'd you kill him? And start crying.
Yeah,
He killed Liam Neeson.
he did kill Liam Neeson. You got to be careful when you pick a fight with Liam Neeson. He has a certain set of skills.
That's true.
He's a national treasure, okay?
No, that's Nicolas Cage.
No, he's not. Nicolas Cage makes me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, you've said my name twice.
Garrett, what's your real answer?
I don't have one. They're not,
Not-
character meetup things aren't really my
What
thing.
if you could meet Wall-E? Like one
How
of
would
those.
that work?
Same way that they met, you could meet Baby Groot, and we met BB-8. Remember?
Yeah, but like, I don't know. That feels.
He could sit there and just be like,
You go, Wall-E.
Wally.
Yeah,
Didn't play that one
it's
clip
not really
from
my thing.
My Fair Lady.
Yeah.
I don't even like
Yeah,
like meeting real people. So
Okay.
You could meet the Simpsons.
Yo, but that's a real
Homer.
meet and greet.
Homer Simpson.
Yeah, they had that at the park that shall not be
Yeah.
named.
No, they don't.
But
Yeah,
now they should have it
do.
at
No, they don't.
they should have it at Disney.
And also, if we're
at
talking
that
about
park
meet and
are
greets
good.
at the park that should not be named, all the Marvel stuff, because I've paid money to meet Spider-Man before. So
Spider-Man.
Disney, if you're listening, I will pay money to do that again.
I want to meet Tom Holland. That'd be cool.
I want to meet Tom Holland.
It was very underwhelming. Guy's only like 1'8". It's like, dang.
One.
The Ant-Man.
Well, I think at Disneyland you can meet Spider-Man, and at this new like Marvel campus, I think you'll be the Avengers campus. I think you'll be able to meet all kinds of characters.
Yeah, and like I read, they're putting in like a Spider-Man animatronic that's somehow going to web around
Flip.
Avengers Academy, which is holy Lord, that's going to be
Yeah,
awesome.
that acrobat
That's really
animatronic
cool.
is really cool.
That is cool.
Okay, so Landon, would you go with like a Marvel meet and greet in the Disney parks, or what? Did you have a different answer?
I'm going to go a little old school. Well, I guess in the scheme of Disney, it's not that old school. I want to meet and greet with the cast of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh,
I want Eddie. I want Roger. Maybe throw in Jessica Rabbit. Get the cab involved. Like I want a meet and greet with Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
that's pretty good.
All of them? I thought we were only allowed one.
Well, he's bending the rules, which we allow on this
okay,
podcast.
fine. Then just Eddie and Roger.
Yeah. No, I think it's fine.
And then after hours, Jessica Rabbit.
bring the whole cast, including the Warner Brothers characters that made appearances like Bugs and Yosemite Sam.
yeah.
I still love the history and story behind the making of that movie. That is just one of those things. It's like, oh.
Yeah, we should watch it again. Maybe that'll.
I found out a real answer.
Oh, okay.
I want to meet Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Okay.
that
would
is
be
a good answer. I like that one too.
And maybe Perry the Platypus too with him.
I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say like Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
That'd be weird.
Why?
'Cause they're like ducks.
You love Donald.
Donald
Yeah, but he's like a big adult duck. How would they get the tiny ducks?
Same way they have Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale are not the size of Donald or Mickey.
That's what I'm saying. It would be weird seeing them as like full-sized.
well,
characters.
maybe
They
they'll
can get Tom Holland. He's not doing a lot while all this is going on.
maybe they just get children
Just
to do
put a
it.
red hat and red t-shirt on Tom Holland. Boom. You got Huey.
They got it figured out. Disney, are you listening?
Yeah.
I want to meet the animals from the safari. Like, I want to go meet them.
That would be cool. I want to meet the lion.
Well, yours ties into my answer. I want to meet and greet with Scar.
I don't want to meet Scar. I want to go meet
That would be
the
cool, but
safari
he'd like
animals.
either recruit you to his plan or kill you.
He'd be like,
No.
we're prepared. No, that's not it.
We're
Be
prepared.
We are making plans to have an action.
We're prepared. That's a whole different song. They're finally prepared.
I want to meet Quasimodo.
Oh,
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Your
I want to
voice.
hug him and say, you deserve better than Esmeralda. They totally screwed you over, man.
They did.
And in
He's
the
right.
second part, they were like, here's this girl who works at a circus for you. I'm like,
That's horrible.
We all know that Disney sequels aren't canon.
Yeah, that's right. Sam, what's your answer? Disney meet and greets.
I think I'd like to meet Howard the Duck.
Okay, that counts now.
Yeah. Because he, like, is starting to show up in the ending of some of the Avengers
Well, he was in the
stuff.
end of Guardians.
He was
Yeah.
only in the ending of Guardians.
That's the only place he's
But
been so far.
I'm hoping they actually come out with another movie for him.
There was a rumor that there was an animated Howard the Duck coming.
That's true.
Maybe to Disney Plus. So, I mean, what's not to say? Sure.
I think Howard the Duck is cool. He's a womanizer.
That's cool.
And
great.
a dancing duck. And he loves 80s music.
He was really fun to play in Lego Marvel, though.
Yeah, he was.
does Disney technically own Studio Ghibli?
Yes, I think
Could
so.
I meet Howl from Howl's Moving Castle?
Oh, what if you meet Totoro?
Totoro?
I would meet Totoro
Fluffy.
or the cat bus.
Oh, that would be scary.
The cat
that would
bus.
be terrifying in real life. That would be horrible.
I think the cat bus is so sweet.
Be like breathing on
It
you.
cares about everybody and it takes you where you need to go. You get to sit inside its body.
That's terrifying.
No, it's sweet.
Oh, there's so many. Oh my gosh,
No
they just
face.
need a. What if they did a
That'd be
new
scary.
park? What if they did a new park and it's all Studio Ghibli.
I doubt they
wish.
are going to do that ever.
That would be amazing.
I can only imagine the fights they would have to have in the courtroom to get that.
It would be a
because
lot.
I don't even think they have the streaming rights in America for it, even though they do own it. So, I mean, that would be cool, but dang, that would take some lawyer magic stuff.
Maybe they could make that happen in Japan. That'll be the next park over there at Tokyo Disney Sea and Tokyo
Wait,
Disneyland.
I feel like there's a plan for a Studio Ghibli park from someone.
I
You.
don't think
Me.
You.
Six Flags, they're doing it. Yep. They're going to get that one old guy that dances on the bus. It's going to be him and nothing but Studio Ghibli.
And they're going to sell camel shoes.
That's my idea. They cannot steal that.
There will be thousands of people lined up for the opening of camel shoes.
You won't be able to find them. They won't be on the shelves for long. It'll be like toilet paper.
You can
People are
use
going
it
to
as
wipe
toilet paper.
with camel shoes. Oh, if you could make camel shoes that would be like washable toilet paper.
Ew.
Technically,
Just a
every-
washcloth.
technically
Sign up for poop
everything,
shoes.
everything is washable toilet paper.
That's true, I guess.
You can use a washcloth.
Well, I guess with that willpower, you're right, Garrett.
Yeah.
There definitely is a plan in Japan for a Studio Ghibli park.
That's what I
What?
thought, and I want
Yeah,
to go.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they have like 5 different themes, and
1, depression.
no,
2,
That would be me if I got there.
it looks pretty awesome. We'll talk about it when we're not talking about Disney stuff. But this,
If I went
That
to
technically
Studio
is Disney,
Ghibli
right?
Park and then they were like, "Sorry, ma'am, you have to leave." Step 1, depression. Immediately. I couldn't do it. Oh my god, I couldn't leave. I wouldn't leave ever.
McKenna's
Well,
going to
then-
cry
then they
again.
would-
Same
go step
thing.
2,
Whenever
secure.
I go to like Nintendo Land when it opens,
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna leave.
Never going to leave.
gonna be
There have been like previews now where it's like they have set up in the background like an actual Mario level.
Oh, yeah. And you've got your little band where you can actually like get the check boxes,
Yeah.
the check mark boxes and all kinds of stuff. It's
not-
going to be cool,
They
but
just
we don't
need to
talk
make
about
Bowser's Castle. Bam,
that other park.
the other part.
Why
Talk
don't
about
they
a lot
have
of parks
Bowser's
on this.
Castle?
That would be so cool. Seeing
that
seeing
could be their
Bowser's
answer to
airship.
Cinderella's castle.
If they had like a Bowser's airship drone flying around it, that would be so cool.
Disney. Wait, no. Other park. Are you listening?
I do want to talk about it for a second because do you think that what's going on right now in the world is going to impact Epic Universe in any way? Like, do
Yeah.
you think it'll end up like changing the budget? Will they have to cut something? Will
I think they'll might have to delay it.
yeah,
You think they'll just push it back?
I think they'll-
Even Minecraft Dungeons got delayed.
yeah.
This is a travesty.
I do think that it is going to impact it. I think this is going to impact like a lot of things, but yeah, I think it's going to be a big deal, and it's going to push out the timeline for whenever they can actually get the park opened.
I think so for sure, but I also think they may, because they had huge plans for this thing. And unfortunately, if I had to guess, I think one of the things that may suffer the most from budget cuts would be like the Universal Classic Monsters Land.
No.
I bet you that would be the first thing they would consider cutting back on.
Probably. Unfortunately.
After going through that haunted house, I am completely fine with it.
It wouldn't be like the haunted
I
house.
know, but I'm scarred. It's PTSD now.
Think
Just
about
hearing Universal Classic monsters
yeah.
that triggers my PTSD of that haunted house.
So, like, bringing this back around to the Disney discussion, do you think, because we were talking about, like, this impacting budgets, do you think that we're going to see some changes to, like, the plans that they have for changing over Epcot, or, like, anything that they've previously unveiled coming up over the next year or so? Do you think they just change their, like, for example, Frank asked this question on Theme Park Thursday, so I'm lovingly ripping this off from Frank and Jen. Do you think they just cancel the Spaceship Earth refurb?
Oh, please?
That'd be pretty
yes.
Wow. I definitely think
Just tear it down. The whole
construction
thing.
and some of the plans they've had are going to be changed. Maybe not just straight up canceled, but You also have to remember what's coming next year, the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of stuff that was going to be marqueed and billboard for this. I hadn't considered them straight up canceling the Spaceship Earth refurb, but I mean, like, the fact that they haven't started on the refurb, I guess it's a possibility. I'm more curious about Tronstruction, how this slowdown is going to impact the Tron coaster, because the Tron coaster is a big domino to fall in the Magic Kingdom, because the railway can't open until the Tron coaster's open, and there's other stuff around that. So I definitely do think that we are going to see some changing of the schedule. I just don't know to what extent, and also I'm afraid budgetary, they're not going to have the numbers they thought they were going to, because I don't think anybody was taking into account this economic downturn that we're currently going through.
Exactly. I think tourism is going to take some time to pick back up too. Like, it's not just going to be they're going to open up the parks and suddenly they're going to be full. People are going to take some time, like whenever it's okay to actually get back and gather in groups of larger.
People are going to want to know that they're safe if they go out.
Exactly. It's not just going to be like automatically.
That time period will be pretty cool though. Not much people.
Yeah. Once we get our masks.
Yeah.
We have to wear masks everywhere we go.
I'm serious. When things open back up and we're out in the crowds, we're wearing masks.
I want to wear a bandana like a cowboy.
What if a symptom starts popping up in it that you turn into like a zombie? And then if you go back to the parks, it's just like zombies everywhere. It's a theme park filled with zombies.
We can call it Zombie Land.
Yes.
Well,
new movie idea. We should make that a movie.
Yep. All right. I'm glad we're rolling on this, guys. We got gold here. Gold.
So my thought is, I think it's going to end up impacting nighttime shows, because Disney spends a lot of money on the fireworks shows and stuff. I think it's possible that even when the parks open back up, they only do 1 or 2 a week. Like, maybe
good for the planet.
Maybe only do Happily Ever After like Fridays and Saturdays.
True. Save it for the weekends. Yeah.
Yeah. Because seriously, they could save a ton of money. And then also, I think you're going to see a lot of live actors like not in the parks for a while.
And also, even though people,
once
all of this is going on, people are going to be, in theory, willing to go back into the park. I don't know if people are going to want to sign up to go stand shoulder by shoulder by shoulder by shoulder surrounded by 1,000 people to watch a fireworks show. People might be a little bit hesitant to do that.
Right.
And our dream of great moments in history coming back is definitely
not going to happen. Yeah, I would say, too, the other thing is, people have been talking about how Disney has hinted at expanding virtual queues out a little bit. And this might be a really good opportunity once they open the parks back up to start trying more of that, because people aren't going to want to go stand in line surrounded by 1,000 other people, you know.
There'd be one infected kid just run up to your leg and just cough right on you.
Kids are gross. That is true.
But anyway, I'm on board for expanded virtual queuing. So
I am too. Use the technology if you have it.
Yeah. I know it's an adjustment for some people who are maybe not tech savvy or struggle a little bit. Old people.
Mom.
What? I'm not old.
Hey, you know what? Disney realized there's that crowd out there, so they have the cast members that have the kiosks in the park. If you don't get fast passes, you can go hit them up. I'm sure Disney could find a way to have something to adapt like they did with that. Yeah. So even if you are playing, I guess, tech handicapped, you wouldn't be excluded.
That's true.
Or they could just add another world.
Add another world?
Nope.
Land. Another world.
A whole new world.
Disney World 2.
It's new Disney World, guys. It's like Disney World, like classic, but better.
What if they
and
just
then
make
new
it...
Disney World will fail, and then we can bring it back with Diet Disney World?
Animal Kingdom 2, and it's just bugs. Everywhere.
Awesome.
No thanks.
I'm good. Ooh.
They could make just a 100% virtual Walt Disney World experience where you go stand in a phone booth, they put a headset on you in a backpack like they do at the Void, and you can go wherever you want and ride stuff, and you're all by yourself.
They just gotta, scan all of Disney World, put it in a Void thing.
Yeah.
Bam.
It's funny you mentioned this, because somebody got at Bob Iger on Twitter and made the what at the time we thought was outlandish comment. It's like, hey, why don't y'all get a bunch of retired attractions and do virtual ride-throughs or like do something? And then Bob Iger actually responded to him and said, "That's a good idea. We'll get the engineers on top of it, and we'll see what we can do." So y'all throw it out there as a joke, but Disney is floating the idea, at least according to that one tweet on Bob Iger's Twitter, that maybe possibly virtual ride-throughs or virtual experiences could be a possibility.
It would be cool.
There
At least
is,
all the parks are closed.
There is like a 1-by-1 recreation of the entirety of Walt Disney World in Minecraft.
I did see that this week, and that looks really cool.
It's a Minecraft server you can go on,
it.
and it has like a resource pack, and it makes it look like you're just in Disney World.
I was actually kind of thinking, just related to all of this, would you all like it if you could do, like, put on your Oculus and do a 360-degree virtual walkthrough of the parks with, like, the area music playing and all that kind of stuff, but it's totally empty? Like,
Now,
wouldn't that be a little creepy?
The only thing they got to change about that, give me like an arsenal of guns and then put zombies everywhere.
Anyway.
So you want to turn it into Quake? That's what you're saying. No, like I would actually like sign up for something like that, especially right now where it's like the like I would love to go down to Walt Disney World, but that is just flat out not a possibility. If I could throw on an Oculus Rift and be like, okay, this isn't the real thing, but this is the dang closest thing we can get to it, sign me up.
What if there was Doom Disney World and everything's just like covered in demons?
Just wait until 15 years when Disney buys out Bethesda and everything that they produce. Then you can get Doom Disney.
That would be so cool.
All right.
I like it. I think this is funny.
I was just trying to suggest Muppet Land.
Ooh,
That'd be pretty cool.
Okay, I'm gonna make an impromptu lightning round question. If you're gonna open a fifth gate at Disney, what is it? Jay, go.
Villains Park.
Ooh, okay.
I've always wanted a
That
Villains
would be
Park.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Chicken Nug.
There could be something like a Wreck-It Ralph thing, but it's all like different video games and stuff. They just need to like buy all the video game companies, get a monopoly,
kind of do Nintendo Land, but with video games across the
with
board.
all video games.
Okay, all right, I like that. Do you want to stick with Muppet Land?
Yes, I want Muppet Land. I want it to be New York, and everything's crazy because the Muppets are running rampant.
Okay. And then finally, Sam.
If they figure out that legal issue, I still want a Studio Ghibli park. I think that'd be
I
cool.
mean, that's kind
That'd
of
be strong.
happening.
That'd be strong.
Yeah, but that's in Japan. It's not here.
Just go over to Japan.
Go to Japan.
Go to Japan.
Oh yeah, just
Okay.
like that. You know, just hop in your plane, go to Japan.
Yeah,
y'all.
everybody's traveling right now. So
What do you think, Landon? What would you vote for?
Oh, I don't know. No.
So you really don't know.
If they would do it right, Springfield.
Oh, yeah.
that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, like I know it would never happen, but like, could you imagine if Disney Imagineers be like, all right, we got a blank check, let's make Springfield, y'all.
That would be so cool.
Oh my
It'd be
god!
I mean, the thing is, like that other park, it doesn't feel like you're in Springfield.
I've
It
heard
really doesn't. Like going into Moe's is cool, but then when you look to the left, you look out and it empties into like a
It's a big cafeteria.
cafeteria or
Yeah.
something. It's like this isn't Moe's.
right.
Yeah, and you can just step, like, or while you're walking in that land or that area, you can look right over and see Harry Potter.
Right. This is what Jeremy was talking about. It's this whole visual intrusion thing that
And
Universal
also, hey,
has.
what's up, Men in Black area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Totally from Springfield.
the thing is, when I eat that giant donut, I do feel like Homer Simpson, though.
Yeah.
You know, they have those giant donuts at Joffrey's, too.
They do. They look
Yeah.
like a big Homer Simpson donut.
I eat those donuts.
I eat those.
I eat those
The
donuts.
stuff they have over there is pretty good. I will give it that. Very similar to a Fat Tire.
I have heard, by the way, that Springfield in California is actually way better than the one we have here.
I would hope so, because the one in Orlando, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is coming from a Simpson dork to the nth degree. Like, it just really feels like, okay, here are 2 blocks we're going to dress up. Here's a Quickie Mart, here's a Moe's, and we're going to put an overlay on Back to the Future. Honestly, I would rather still have Back to the Future than the
me
Springfield
too.
Simpson area we have right now.
Oh, I miss Back to the Future.
I think the Springfield there is cool, but like the backdrop for it is just like a fence that's painted with Simpsons stuff on it.
I would love a 2-scale Springfield.
I think that's what Landon suggested.
Yeah, like a full balloon
It would be
Springfield.
amazing.
Yeah.
You can walk around the street and see everyone's house.
By the way, in my villains park, the way that I picture the castle, it's basically like take Magic Kingdom, but you flip a switch and everything is dark and becomes spooky and neon.
Epic Mickey.
And so the castle would be Maleficent's castle.
Yes.
Like, it would be so awesome.
I'd be down for that.
There would be a meet and greet in there that I would definitely go to. An actual skeleton. Not like a costume someone's wearing. A real skeleton.
Okay, there's going to be some
around.
human rights issues, but please continue.
I will shake his hand. We will be gamer buddies. I would hang out with a skeleton.
Actual skeleton.
So he's not a character. He's just like a skeleton,
No, it's just
right?
a dude. It's
Okay,
just a
all right.
skeleton.
So it was Chad from the college program that didn't make it through.
Right.
Yeah, they just brought him back to life, and he's just
Wait,
there.
is it
Wait, he's
moving?
alive?
Yeah, it's got like that skeleton magic that the evil skeletons in games do, where it's like his bones are just kind of held together, and he moves around. But like if you accidentally like push one of the bones out of place, he just
Crumples.
falls apart.
Okay, I'm guessing in this instance, this fifth gate is going to be built when the devil comes to collect on his soul. Wow.
They could just keep Magic Kingdom and then just turn it into that with
Yeah,
the
it can
magic.
become Unholy Magic Kingdom.
Black Magic Kingdom.
Can you run from the huntsman in this park?
Ooh, that would be cool.
That's actually one of the rides, but you don't queue up for it. It queues up for you.
Yeah,
just
it just happens while you're walking around. All of a sudden,
Yep.
you're being hunted.
Ooh, and then you're walking, and all of a sudden you hear like horse feet, and it's the headless horseman coming up behind
propose.
you. And he throws a pumpkin at you.
Horse would
I'd
trample
get
you.
down on one knee.
You can't
You
marry
would
a horse,
die.
McKenna.
I'll marry the headless horseman.
Not going to end well.
I don't
But-
care.
But it would be very cool because I just think you could take like concepts that you have now that are all like happy. Like you could have a Peter Pan's flight, but it's from the perspective of Hook, and
that would be cool.
all that sort of thing. That's basically what I'm thinking.
Small World is a bunch of zombie babies.
When you enter,
Why does it always end up being zombies?
when you enter Villain Land, there's like a bubble around it. You go in there and it's always night.
That's what I mean. It would be cool if somehow they could do that.
Oh,
No, I'm going to say this version of Small World, it's a bunch of, it's still children, but they're like chained together in front of tables, and they sing, "It's an industrial world after all. Our souls are served for our great overlord," et cetera, you know.
That's
There could be like a
horrible.
That's the
rainforest
Simpsons.
fire.
Yeah.
that's like
Great.
The Simpsons. Whenever all those kids
They have one of the opens where it's a bunch of child labor animating it. Oh, God, this podcast is taking a turn.
It has. And I feel like child labor is a good place to end it.
No. Pirates of the Caribbean, but there's a bunch of actual skeletons roaming around.
Garrett's hooked on this skeleton thing.
All
I
right.
love skeletons.
All right.
Skeleton Caribbean. I can't.
It would be
Wow.
called Sea of Thieves, the ride.
Hey, that works into Garrett's world, yeah.
All right.
Garrett's having a heart attack.
You're too young for that.
Well, I want to thank everybody for listening to us today. I know that there was, by the way, it was confirmed now, podcast listening in general is going down while people are staying home.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the fact that people are listening to us here. And that means that you're finding positive ways to spend your isolation and finding entertainment in good places. So I'm going to give you some other ways that you can fill your time. Why don't you check out all of the offerings that Landon has? And he's going to tell you where to find them.
Yes, Landoz. Please go follow me, Landon Doane. I'm the best, Landon Doane, not the rest. Of course, that's on Twitter, twitter.com/Landoz. That's where you can find the latest from me, 280 characters at a time. I also have a website, buttmunchchips.com, buttmunchchips. Anybody?
Sit on your butt and munch.
Thank you. There's only 4 of you. God dang. what I'm working with here. That's where you can find exclusively posted episodes of Game of Thrones Talk, aka God Talk. But in lieu of that, I invite you to go to the iTunes store and search for the R&D Project. That's where myself and Will Rab talk to you about just pretty much whatever's going on in this world with our unique spin on it. We do have a shocking COVID-19 episode, but also on that same feed, if you're a fan of the sweet science of professional wrestling, we have Near Fall Radio. We just posted a 2-hour episode previewing WrestleMania 36, the latest offering from the WWE, as well as what AEW and the WWE and the world of wrestling as a whole is doing to deal with this COVID-19 situation. Also, I've made an appearance on the Producing the Facts podcast. That is a podcast that one of my colleagues hosts. That is with Eric Kane. Be sure and search for that. I can't speak to the quality of the other episodes, but the one that I'm on, it's pretty dadgum good. And also, I am on The Phil Show on News Talk 98.7 WOKI, radio station locally here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We are still going on business as usual during this time of uncertainty, so be sure and tune into that. And also wash your dang hands.
Hey,
Wash
Landon.
your filthy hands.
What's that?
I think we need to advocate for an Undertaker movie.
Oh my God, yes. If you have not watched the Boneyard match featuring the Phenom, The Undertaker, taking on the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, from night one of WrestleMania 36, that was like 30 minutes of pure joy. I do not remember the last time I had that much fun watching anything associated with the WWE since I did with last night's Boneyard match. Just so fantastic.
It was awesome.
yeah,
I love The Undertaker.
if you haven't signed up for the WWE Network, you can get a free 30-day trial to go check it out. Check out WrestleMania 36. And even if you're a lapsed fan, the Boneyard match was fantastic. I just loved it so much. It was great. Sorry, I just got thrown off. Jay's over here being a magician with his iPad and his green screen.
Yeah. No, it was awesome, though. Okay, sorry.
That's all right. I was just playing around while you guys wanted to talk wrestling. Watch, we can make Garrett's head disappear.
Whoa!
I can finally see through Garrett's mind.
This is fun.
It looks like the Epcot
There's
Mall.
nothing in there.
That's not shocking. McKenna, how dare you say that?
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
Who are we
Nope,
calling?
and it's gone.
well, it was fun while it lasted.
I'm sure this is great content for your audience.
What was that?
What was in there?
Oh, wow. I knew it.
At Gummy Bear King 2 on Twitter. Please follow me.
Yeah.
And
what's-
then subscribe to the YouTube channel. I don't know. There's probably a link.
Garrett.
Do you have a
You
link?
can't find it by searching.
But do you have a link?
Try searching up Gummy Bear Games on YouTube. Nothing about me will come up. I need to change it. And I don't know what I could change it to because no one will recognize me.
But do you have a link on your
Chicken
Twitter?
Nugget Gaming.
To YouTube, yes.
Okay, so there is a link. There's not maybe a link
Probably.
out there.
I don't know.
This is why you struggle to get your subscribers. You don't
No,
market
it's
yourself
because my-
appropriately.
The name's horrible because it doesn't show up. I need to fix it.
So fix it.
Chicken Nugget Gaming.
I don't know what.
Chicken Nugget Games.
That's horrible. That's not original at all because people
Really?
love chicken
Okay,
nuggets.
Gummy Bear King.
No, people love chicken nuggets nowadays. Like they're changing all their names to chicken nugget.
That's
they
because
stole
of
it
the
from me.
serotonin.
What?
What?
Serotonin?
Once again,
Yeah.
the monorail apparently isn't drug testing. This is fantastic.
No, I'm serious.
Okay.
I know what I'm
Anyways,
talking
that's
about.
not
for
why
once.
people are talking about chicken nuggets. People just find the word chicky nuggies funny.
Oh, because of Baby Yoda.
Don't you think
No.
that would help people find you?
No.
They make people think you're
No,
associated
what I'm saying
with
is
Baby
that
Yoda.
they would find all the other people who are named Chicken Nugget. I need.
Well, you're a
I need
marketing
at
genius.
least something like skeleton themed, probably.
Bony Boy Games.
Boom, there it is. Yeah.
Yes,
Bony
it's
Boy.
true because I'm really bony.
Bony Boy. And then you can have a dancing skeleton introduce all your videos.
I'm bony. I'm bony.
No, that is
Leave
not-
me alone.
No, mm-mm, not at all.
Okay.
But that would be a good chance to work on my 3D animation skills.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring this monorail to its conclusion for today. Thanks again for listening. It's been a great time. I hope that you all are staying safe, being smart, social distancing.
Don't wash your hands.
No, please.
No,
just
the
give
exact
in.
opposite. Wash y'all's dang hands.
Just
I'm
give
coming to
in.
your place to wash your hands.
When I start doing the outro, I
The more
need you,
people that
I
are
need you to
infected, the more zombies I can
stop.
attack.
I need you to stop.
You stop.
I'm doing the outro.
Fine.
It's the end of comedy.
No, it's not. No.
Oh, I didn't know it started.
It's my only personality trait. Please.
Are you sure you got that?
Nope.
Funny is a personality trait.
That's the only thing I have.
Trying to be genuine.
Everyone's quiet. Go ahead.
I don't even know what to say anymore. We're on Twitter at Morning Monorail. Please follow us there. We are Monday Morning Monorail on all of the other things. You can contact us via Gmail, mondaymorningmonorail@gmail.com. We have a voicemail, 407-917-2144, that you are welcome to call at any time and share your Disney thoughts. Just chat with us. And we have a new show, live show, Tuesday nights at 9:30 Eastern, featuring Jen and Frank from Theme Park Thursday with Dillo's Diz. It is called the Parks and Monorail's Most Magical Hour Live, and we hope to see you there. Until we speak again next week, I hope you all have a magical week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Whatever.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Wash your hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We hope you enjoyed the journey, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, we want to hear from you. Send us questions, comments, and suggestions on Twitter at Morning Monorail. Our email address is mondaymorningmonorail@gmail.com. You can also call our voicemail at 407-917-2144. As we approach the station, gather your belongings and please watch your step as you exit.
See y'all.